Hey guys, welcome back to Adventure Camping. Tactical Nut here, and today we're here to talk about the M1T Raider from Olight. So stay tuned. Okay guys, got another Olight. Have a little bit of history with Olight, and so we're going to kind of get into that a little bit first before I start talking a little more about the flashlight. Several years ago, I bought an Olight. It was a little pocket flashlight. It's the R30, I think it was. Great little light. I loved it. Magnetic tailcap. The lumens were great. The performance was great. Absolutely loved it. Right. So then I bought, I think it was called the R20, which is a 1,000 lumen light. Right. It was broke when I got it. Like literally, no matter what mode you had it on, it would drop down almost automatically, right? As soon as it was on, it would dim within a couple of seconds. So I contacted Olight, and basically their customer service did everything they could to basically try to talk me out of sending it back. And a huge problem, then there was a big problem with that anyway, because you'd have to send it back to China, right? And they're like, we have no idea how long it'll take to get here, how long it'll take it back, how long we'll have it to get it fixed, right? There was multiple emails, and I just said, you know what? If this is the kind of customer service you're going to have, I'm no longer going to buy your flashlights, right? So I haven't bought any since then. And I mean, I did a little rant video on it because I never reviewed the light because it was broken. I think I eventually trashed it, but I heard from a buddy of mine that I think they do the servicing now here in the United States. So if something goes wrong, you can send it back here and get it repaired or replaced, right? So that made me a little more, felt a little bit better, a little more confidence in buying something, right? Because kind of had this bad taste in my mouth from this company. So let's go over the specs real quick. This is the box it comes in. This is what comes out of the box. I'm pretty sure it had a spare O-ring. I'm not sure. You got your little user manual in here. It does take different kinds of batteries. You can do the CR123As or RCR123A. So depending on which battery you're using, I've been using the CR123s. It's 500 lumens on high and 5 lumens on low. So it's only a 2-mode light. Very simple, right? I like that. Very useful. Its beam distance is 97 meters on high and 10 meters on low. The run times, I'm just going to give you for the batteries that I've been using. Out of, well, 5 minutes on high and 100 hours on low. So pretty good battery life, pretty good lumens, right? 500 is, and I'll say this in all my flashlight reviews because I've been saying it for a long time. If you're outdoors, 200 is plenty of light, right? So having more than that to me is just a bonus. I don't think it's needed by any stretch of the imagination. Because after you've been outside in the woods for a while, your eyes are going to adjust, right? And so huge amounts of light isn't needed, but it's nice to have because it does give you a lot more visibility, especially if you're looking for things or if you have to do some, you're a backpacker and you need to do some night hiking, right? Now, you wouldn't get very long battery life on high on this, and 5 isn't enough to hike with, but around the house, EDC purposes, 5 is plenty looking for stuff, and then 500 really lights up a room or an area, right? The length on here is 3.58 inches and 2.29 ounces with the batteries. So size is great, right? Weight is fantastic. You barely feel it in the pocket. It does come with a nice little lanyard that is adjustable, right? So depending if you put one around your wrist and you want to tighten it up so you don't lose it, right, or drop it. Pocket clip is pretty good because this one you can attach to your hat and use it as a headlamp. Oops, let me just... So there you go. Now you go hands-free. Obviously you wouldn't want the lanyard on it. You would take that off first so this isn't happening to you. You look like a moron, right? But the only time I've had issues with this type of pocket clip or the one from this one is if I'm wearing shorts like I'm wearing right now, nylon shorts. Those are really thin and slick, and so I have had multiple occasions where this would fall out of my pocket onto the concrete and stuff like that. But I'm talking about like just getting out of the car, so you're talking about a foot or 2 at max. Anything else I need to cover on it? I'm not going to worry about what type of LED is, and I'm getting ready to tell you why. Okay, so didn't take very long before the tail cap fell off. It does not come with a spare one. I do not know how it came off. I just know I went to click it one day, and I was like, that feels weird. Okay, so a little frustrated by that, but you know, it can happen. But now, let me screw this back on, tighten it up. There's your 5 lumen mode, and here, see, nothing. Stuck on the 5 lumen mode. Now, I will tell on myself a little bit. Let me see if that, I think that worked before. No. I was hoping that if you pushed on this, it would kind of reset the button, but it does not. You do have a O-ring on here. Hopefully you can see. I forget what the waterproof rating is, but once again, at this point, I don't care because now you can't turn it off. So you have to unscrew the tail cap in order to turn it off. And now you can't change the mode at all. So 2 out of 3 Olights. It's not good odds, right? I mean, this literally lasted me a couple of months before it broke. It did not last very long at all before the tail cap broke. Now, what I'm probably going to do, because I think I've had this for like a year. I just set it to the side because I was so mad and frustrated with it that I just didn't care about reviewing it. But here's why I'm reviewing it. Because now I'm going to actually try to contact their customer service and see what happens. I will definitely bring you along the way. I'm going to find out, are they going to try to talk me out of sending it back? Or what? Because it does have a warranty. I can't remember what it is. I think it's 5 years. Yeah, 5-year warranty. I got this when all the major channels were talking about it because it was going on sale. It was like half off. So I think I paid like 20 bucks for it. So maybe 25. So it's $40 or $50 light, which is pretty much about twice as much as I pay for almost all of my lights, right? And all of them have taken all kinds of abuse, all kinds of situations, and never had a problem. Olight, the second one out of 3 that I've purchased, suck. Right? I mean, that's just all I can say. It should not break that quickly and easily. The only time when I first thought, and I'm going to tell myself, I'm not afraid to embarrass myself a little bit. When I first got it, it did come with a battery. So that is cool. Because if you're not buying, not buying rechargeable ones, these get expensive really quick. It's kind of the main reason why I don't like these batteries is, one, the battery life. I like the 18650 a lot more because you get a lot longer battery life out of it. But you pretty much are kind of forced to buy rechargeables of these because they do get expensive really quickly. But the first 2 Olights I bought both came with rechargeable batteries. And so when this one started to die out, I put it on the charger, came back next morning, it was green, put it in, and then it just started like this strobe function, right? And I'm like, this light doesn't have a strobe function, so what the heck is up with this? You know, I was thinking this thing's broken already by the time the first battery died, right? By the time the first battery died, I thought this thing's already dying. Well, there was a reason for that. Hopefully you can read that with something. Maybe. There we go. Do not recharge. So that was on me. I will take that hit. That was on me. Don't mind embarrassing myself. But so I ordered some rechargeable batteries, and literally, I think I made it through one battery dying, and then the second one had not gone through it yet. And when that fell off, it still worked for a very short period of time, and then now this is not working at all. I don't know why I keep looking over this way on the camera when the lens is here. Okay, guys. Hopefully this will help you in your purchasing decisions. I'm not recommending this one. I'm not recommending Olight. I'm going to go ahead and say, I know a lot of people love them. I got multiple friends that have them. They love them. All the channels that are reviewing them all the time, they always talk about how awesome they are. So maybe it's me, and Olights don't like me. That's all I can come to the conclusion of, right? So I will contact the company. Oh, this is nice. The knurling here is kind of swirled, which is nice. Gives, you know, good grip on it. I liked everything about it when I first got it. Just didn't take very long before I didn't like it. So hopefully you've had a good experience. If you've had a bad experience, please leave that in the comments below, because I know in my rant video, I think I only had 2 people comment that they were the issues that they had. But I mean, everybody seems to love them. They seem to work for everyone else. But 2 out of 3, that's just not good odds for me. This means I'm gonna contact them, see about getting it fixed, and then that may or may not be the last. This probably will not be the last. Let me try this one more time. This will probably be the last Olight I ever buy. Unless they want to send me one to test out, which I'm more than willing to accept, so that we can see if a 4th one gets a little bit better odds. But right now, I just don't have the confidence to spend any money on them. Okay, guys. Hopefully this will help you. In the meantime, be prepared. Have fun. Buy at your own risk. Talk to you later.